Good morning, everybody. It's Stick Shift 76, and this is day 2 here at Millis Transfer. Coming from a hotel room to go get some breakfast and head to class at 7 a.m. Get back to you in a little bit. We're on lunch break right now. We've been doing maps this morning, trying to find our way around everywhere which way without trying to hit toll roads and low bridges and bridges that have certain weight capacities, things like that. Trying to find things like this on a map. And next, I think we're going to start going into more of the in detail of our trips and stuff. So far, it's been really good here at Millis Transfer in Burleson, Texas. We seem to be getting farther ahead than what we're supposed to because our class is so small. There's only 3 of us, like I said before, and we're gonna get back in there here in a minute and hit it again. Just want to give y'all an update of what's going on. I'm back at the hotel. We got in a little earlier today. We went through several things. We did our, like I said earlier, we did our mapping, where we found different routes and found the best routes and what roads to take. Our stay away from low bridges and things like that. And then we watched a lot of videos today on different things on brakes and how they're put together, things like that, and how they're used, and the frame of the vehicle and what's attached to the frames. And we learned a lot about the steering axles, the drive axles, and the trailer axles, and how they work and what they do, all these things. If you don't know nothing about those things, you learn about, you know, the U-joints, which are universal joints, and the drive lines, and, you know, all these other things. So we learned those things today and took a little test to have 10 questions apiece on each video. We did those, and then the fun part was whenever we went outside at close to the end of the day, we got these reflector vests put on, went out into the range, and we were out there, I don't know, about an hour and a half, and we got in 2 different trucks, and we were learning on our double clutching and driving and stuff like that. Well, I was the first one in the driver's seat. Thought, well, heck, I can do this. I can get out here. You know, I've seen the instructor do it, and I've drove standard before, and I've been watching a lot of videos on double clutching, so I figured I'd get this down. Well, my nerves got on to me. I had the instructor on the passenger side and the other guys in the back, and so I'm out there doing it, and I got, you know, did it once, twice, and once I did a little hiccup, you know, messed up. That kind of got my nerves going, so it's a little bit harder to do it next time. So eventually, since there's only 3 of us and there's 3 trucks up there, we'll eventually be able to go out there and drive these trucks out on the track and stuff, and out there in the field and do the things that we're going to do. We're going to go out there and just drive them and drive them and drive them and drive them, which a lot of places, and I keep picking on Stevens Transport, but like them, you know, you don't get to do that. You don't have because you have too many people trying to crunch everything in at one time, which I'm so glad I didn't go with those guys. Not knocking Stevens, they're a good company, but as far as the training, it might be good training for some folks, but for me and for some other people who like to get more into it and get more out of it instead of being rushed through things, it's better for people like that. So if you want to go with Stevens, go ahead, and if you're used to the rush pace and stuff like that, go for it. But you want some place that's going to break things down for you. Break things down. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much. If you want things broke down for you real well, and I would go with Millis Transfer. They're a good company, and like I said, you know, everything's just so much more laid back. You're not rushed, and that's what Stevens does. They rush you through things, and I'm just glad I didn't go with them. But anyway, forget all that. But back to my driving. My driving was okay, but it wasn't best. My upshifting was getting okay, doing all right. But when it comes to downshifting, when I had to double clutch and then give it gas to accelerate to drop that down into lower gear, that's what got me, and I have to do a lot of practicing on that, but it'll come. It's only my first day, so This is Stick Shift 76, and this is my my second day into this, and I will update you again tomorrow, guys, and let y'all know what's going to happen tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned and leave comments at the bottom. Please subscribe and like this video anyway. God bless.